inside of the prison system through journaling, reading books. I'm like investing my money in books, and my mind is completely different. My conversation was different. I didn't no longer wanted to hang with my homeboys who wasn't really about elevation. You know, a lot of people inside of the prison, they're just content with where they're at. And I'm like, I need to be elevated. I'm going to elevate. And they were like, yo, man, you got a life sentence. Why do you need to go get a GED? Why are you reading so many books? Why are you talking different? You know, so I'm like, because they was like, man, you're going to die in prison with a life sentence. And that just goes to show you the mindset of my homeboys. They didn't have any hope. So I started separating myself from them. And I was like, I can't, because as a man thinking, so see, if I continue internalizing what they project on me, before you know it, I will become a product of my prison environment. And I was like, I refuse to do that. So that book, James Allen, As a Man Thinker, I started creating these curriculums around positive thinking, daily affirmations. And I started finding a few individuals inside of the prison environment like, hey, man, they was like, man, you different. I'm like, it was like, you different. I'm like, yeah, I'm different. Like, yo, I heard you serving life, man. What makes you so content and happy and thriving in this environment? I said, man, here's a book that I read that changed my mindset. And from there, through my journaling, I started seeing a value in the information I shared about myself in my journal. I started creating a curriculum, what is called the 5 Stages of Incarceration, which eventually I went on and wrote a book once I got out of prison called the 5 Stages of Incarceration. But it was all about the different stages that I was going through in prison. But the last stage of that was transformation and redemption. And I think that every person in prison want to be transformed and live a life of redemption, but didn't know how to reach it. So I taught those principles of that.